Hey guys, I am so excited about today's plan with me. I was thinking about doing this theme for quite some time, but I've waited for the September to come because it just felt like the right time. As you can tell from the background, it is Harry Potter themed. I just had to use the stuff I have somehow. So yeah, here we are. Enjoy my cute little collection. I am especially proud of the wand. It is not very well known, I think, and I won't tell you who it belongs to. If you know, tell me in the comments below. So yeah, Harry Potter theme, but not entirely. I chose more specific theme this time, and it is Honeydukes, as you know from the title already. So yeah, I wanted something colorful in my bullet journal this time. I was deciding between Honeydukes and Weasley's Wizards Wheezies. What a mouthful. But went with the former one because I just did not feel like going orange and purple for now. I found lots of references on Pinterest, there will be in the description. For the calendar I went with colors from this picture, and I tried to match my acrylic gouache as close as possible without having to mix the colors, so I could come back to it later and still have the same color on everything if needed. And I wanted to somehow incorporate the square or diamond shape. I was inspired by Junie Sun's pop-up bullet journal themes. I wanted it simple, so I went with this basic pop-up. Her themes are so nicely done, you should definitely check out her channel if you don't know about her yet. There will be a link in the description. I figured out the shape basically by trial and error and just cut out everything that was sticking out. Painted the sign and left it on the sign. We will come back to it later. The calendar page is otherwise simple squares, and I have a note section on the side since there was some space left. Lately I don't need daily or weekly entries, so I don't make them, and the calendar page acts like small and compact to-do list. It is just enough space to write everything down, and if I need more space I just use the following pages. Next are sleep and habit trackers. It would be too much to paint everything in acrylic gouache, so I am using acrylograph paint markers just because I have them in similar colors. And I am not using a ruler here, even though there are many lines and boxes. These markers just make a mess. The paint sticks to the ruler and then it ends up everywhere, so wonky lines it is. On the right page I have my favorite workout tracker in the same layout as usual. I was not entirely sure what to do with this spread, but when I saw this reference I knew I wanted to add black and white tiles to the background. So I did that, and I messed up twice. I was too in a rush to wait for the paint to dry, so I started with the pattern on the bottom there, and when I was transitioning to the next page I did not align those, but I made sure to match the top part of both pages. And I messed up second time when I counted the dots wrong and lined the tiles incorrectly. But hey, correction tape does the trick, and it is just a bullet journal, it does not need to be perfect. Next is macronutrients tracker. It is an evolved, or I should say lazy, version of my meal planner page. I won't be writing down my meals every day, since I do that in the app. I will write down overall numbers for all the categories. Or maybe I'll just use arrows and check marks and stuff just to see if I'm on track. I'm still not sure about that yet. And this last page is my favorite. I have to be honest, I decided to have a mood tracker this month just because I wanted to do a bunch of doodles. it took me long enough to figure out what to actually doodle. I ended up watching YouTube videos of people visiting Honeydukes and drawing a bunch of stuff from this. There is some candy and also some labels from the candy wrappers, because I just did not want to draw so many candies. So there are chocolate frogs, of course, cauldron cakes, pepper imps, pink coconut ice and fizzing Whizbees labels, every flavor beans, Lao potion bottle, some generic bottles and so on. It was lots of fun figuring this out. After everything done, it was time for the pop-up to be glued on. At first I tried the placement with washi tape, and when it was okay, I glued it on and let it sit for a while. I finished the mood tracker and added the checker pattern on the nutrition page. It worked so much better here since the squares were offset. And that's it. I am excited about this theme and can't wait to start using it. Thank you so much for being here. Have an awesome day. See you next time. Bye.